EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visiting team and the Atlanta Falcons.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
On the ready.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go street. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Check. Cowboy 80. Check smash. Ready.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
70 Lions. Go.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a big play there for the Falcons. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Check smash. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. Ready.
Hill looks to throw. The throw here is complete. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go.
Here's Robinson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
18 Cardinal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
19 tight.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
First down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On the set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Get it. 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down mark. Back to throw. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs.
18, Pioneer. Here we go. Check. 70 race. Cougar 19. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Tag. Liking 18.
They'll run with Robinson. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
18 Cardinals. Buffalo 18. Broncos. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
1977 Wolf Dragon 60. Hurt. Right there, Hurt. Let go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
So the key to these 3rd down blitzes, Mike, is you have to be confident that you're going to get home, because if not, you can leave yourself vulnerable on the back end to give up a big play. So fortunately here, the gamble pays off, and they're able to get him down for a sack.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line.
set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go. Ready,
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter.
Hold it ready. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Rook O'Rororo there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to pick up the first. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cowboy. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Robinson is into into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
From the 6. Dragon 60. 19 tight. Warriors 70. Hawk.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So I actually think this is one of those where he was a little bit too unselfish. He's trying to fit that ball in a tight window and maintain his ability as a passer. But I think if he turns himself into a runner and activates his legs, he probably picks up that first down if he calls his own number.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try and run it with Walker. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the first down.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll get this complete to Walker. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Fielded at the 9. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Corey, ready? 70 line. Dragon 60. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Get it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 25. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 boxes. 60 boxes. 1800. 18.
Throwing now on first and 10. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
18.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's going to air this one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. He'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Nighthawks. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Nighthawks are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The throw on the RPO is complete. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 more yards. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll throw here on third and short. Into space. Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Falcons. That is second TD catch of the season. The kicking team up for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready, break!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Inside the 20. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards for the touchdown. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Nighthawks are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Nighthawks 14. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Three, let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Viking, 18. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Warriors 70. 1979 Broncos.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's taken down up past the 35. That one's good for 29.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll drop to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play, and that will be a 1st down.
18 Rattler, 18 Panthers, 60 Bobcats. Nothing. Warriors 70. 19.
They'll look to throw yet again. Flush to his right. That is hot. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Walker. Marked down at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
On the jump.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Melbourne. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. extra point is good. And the Nighthawks move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Here we go, here we go. Top 60, 18 Cardinal, 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Let's go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 49-yard line.
Cut 19.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receiver's saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
3rd and 11.
Get up. Capture 11. 65, 65.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line.
3-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He's to the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 96 yards. It's a touchdown. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Go!
The RPO, that one is complete. And will be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Ready,
It's
break.
3rd and 4.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
On the give is Robinson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
19 types.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down, but there is a penalty marker there. May have jumped the snap just a bit. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Go, Reed. Go. Let's go now. Ready,
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistake.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here.
Will line up for the
Hurt,
2-point
70. Hurt,
conversion.
70. Hurt. 18. Pioneer. Top low, 18. Check, smash. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
caught out wide on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
19, Charger, 19.
On the handoff, this is Walker. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
22 yards.
They get 22 yards there. That's enough for a first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and 7. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
40-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Ready? Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinals. Cup 19. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Let's go. Cowboys. 60 Eagles. Go.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now a timeout for injury. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
6 is average. 6, 19, 18. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 14 on the pickup. And that will be a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
6, Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one online, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here is 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Bronco 80.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. So it's a win for our visitors. They bounce back from the loss.